It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics playing against the Memphis.
It's Friday night, and with...
Thanks very much.
He definitely is tough to handle in there, David. Thanks so much. Both these teams play defense, and they play it well. Chris, talk about some common characteristics among lockdown defensive teams.
Well, I think the one consistent is pride. You have to have pride to play defense. You don't have to have your shot falling. You don't have to have anything but a competitive spirit to say, I'm not going to let this guy stop me. I'm not going to let this guy score, and I'm going to do anything I can to stop him. Then behind that comes great team communication, commitment from other players, help defense, because no one guy can really lock down one other player. But it has to be a culture, and it starts with that pride of not wanting anyone to score on you when you're in the floor.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Favors is out there with Porter. Then it's Thompson, and it's Fox, and it's Drummond in at the center position. Now here's Favors after the miss from Klay Thompson. Favors passes to Porter. Shot clock at 3. Here's Thompson. The good-looking shot from the wing.
This shot certainly in Thompson's arsenal. I mean, he keeps the defense guessing.
Favors against Lowry. Fox with the steal. Dishes it to Thompson. Passes it to Drummond. Left side Favors. 4 on the clock. No good that time. Now the Celtics take it the other way.
How about the defensive adjustments in that one? Their communication was brilliant all night.
They really worked well together. They trusted each other. That's how you get stops.
Here's Fox after Taurean Prince's bucket. Thompson inside, defended by Hayward. That one goes. Count it. Thompson's got his second bucket.
Oh, quick, concise, fluid stroke. What else do you want from a jump shot? Klay Thompson.
To the paint. And here's Lowry. An 11-point game for him in the win again. Outside Millsap. And a miss there on the triple. The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Porter kicks to Fox. Pass to Thompson. They get a hand on it, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Millsap. And for so long, it seems Derek Favors had played in a crowded front court, but still can get the job done.
And Favors has shown his versatility and impact in spot minutes his whole career. Every team can use a player like Favors. He just eats up space inside and can play that tough D. Offensively, I think he'd like to get back to where he was around 2015, and hopefully he'll find the chances to do so.
Now here is Lowry. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And that one's good. Millsap.
Well, I think he's looking around wondering where the D is. I mean, nowhere near him, that's for sure.
Fox kicks to Drummond. Out to Thompson. Fires the 3. It's good from long range. Thompson's got 7. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Hayward outside. To the middle. And it's sent back by Drummond.
And Drummond, a fearsome defensive presence. I mean, he can put you on your heels.
Thompson against Hayward. And Drummond throws it down.
Wow, Drummond leaving the floor so quickly. The chemistry he has with his teammates on these alley-oops is very impressive.
Lowry finds Millsap. It's Prince on the wing. Inside. Shot from the low block. It's rebounded by Memphis. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
And their defense practically non-existent in that one. Just gave up far too many easy shots.
Well, their opponents ran some pretty good sets, too. I mean, let's be honest, creating some nice open looks.
Here's Hayward. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Hayward's got his second bucket tonight. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Al Horford was born in the Dominican Republic, and he talked about why
coming from a place where,
wanted to follow in his father's footsteps.
And what a career. College championships at Florida, an all-star in the NBA. I think he made the right choice.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Listen, early on taking the league, I just like their approach offensively.
Yeah, right. Only the first quarter. Don't over-panic, but it seems like their strategy is working. We'll see if the other side can counter.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Fox is out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's Otto Porter Jr. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Favors in at the 4 slot.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
Celtics trail by 4 to the inside. And Hayward at the stuff.
And right there, Hayward's in full attack mode, imposing his will on the game.
And here are the Grizzlies. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Fox dishes to Favors. Over Millsap, hands the 12-footer. Favors got the lead up to 4 now for the Grizzlies. Favors has gone 2 of 3 from the field. That's tipped. On the wing, Thompson. Defended by Hayward, and he comes up with the deuce.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Lowry passes to Millsap. Over Favors. Back to Lowry for the 3. Millsap kicks to Horford. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what. I mean, Horford does a great job of keeping this team together. A glue guy, high IQ. Teammates love him. Then he's capable of stepping up big when it matters most.
And talking about Horford, some people criticize his production, Chris, but his contributions go well beyond the stat sheet.
You're so right, Kevin. He gets a great read every time down the floor. On both ends of the floor, he can orchestrate the offense, and he can finish in a variety of ways. Now,
here's Porter. 5 on the clock. Out to Thompson. Fires for 3. A pass to Fox. Drummond trying to get himself free. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Celtics trail by 4. Releases from 15. Hayward can hit.
I like the shot selection on that one, despite the miss.
Prince against Porter. Prince with the defensive effort.
The D doing everything they can to cut him off on his way to the hoop.
Here's Millsap. Derek Favors with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Thompson for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. And that's 10 points for Klay Thompson.
Well, it's nice to have an option like him every time down the court.
Lowry finds Millsap. Celtics passing it around. Lowry's shot is good.
And his touch inside more than makes up for Lowry's lack of size. He's a terrific finisher in the paint and doesn't miss many once he gets in tight.
Now, here's Fox. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game. Good work defensively by Horford.
His struggles this quarter continue. The D's done a good job. Tough effort right there on the glass. Those second chance points can pay off in a big way.
Lowry passes to Millsap. Prince against Porter. Prince dishes to Horford. That 3 off the mark. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. To the inside, and Favors kicks to Fox. Now the pass to Thompson. Over Hayward, and there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Fox. And now a 9-point Grizzly lead.
Oh, this is what smart point guards do. Fox is adept at realizing the defense's mistake.
And so it's Memphis in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Klay Thompson putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He had 12 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Multiple times we saw the bench cheering him on in the first 2 quarters of this one. What'd you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Grizzlies? And that does it for our half.
Never a shortage of motion on Soldiers Field Road as we welcome you back to historic Boston. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
Yeah, and then it wasn't all dunks. I mean, they were squaring up with confidence, and that became contagious.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the floor for Boston, Paul Millsap out there with Horford. Then there's Lowry. Then it's Taurean Prince. And it's Hayward in at the 2-guard spot. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Kyle Lowry is a player who has worked his way to stardom. He says, I still feel like I can be better. I'm never satisfied. My team is good, but I think the best I can be is a champion. There is no other goal in basketball. Guys?
D.A., that's how you truly create a legacy. Fox kicks to Thompson. You know, C-Web, every player wants to play in a system where what they do best is always highlighted. It brings out their strong points. What are some of the plays or actions that best suited your skills when you play?
One of the things that I needed was a great point guard, so whether it was Rod Strickland, whether it was Avery Johnson in Golden State, of course my man Jay Will, and that was guys that could get me the ball, that would trust, that would throw it up. Also, then that I could handle the ball, draw a double team, and get it out to them, and they could knock down the shot. Having a great shooter like a Pager would allow me to grab a double team and to look for him on the opposite side. So I needed teams that had great ball movement, that had players that could knock down the open shot, and then a team that could run would allow me to push the break or allow me to fill in the break and kind of do everything. Teams that would allow me to be positionless and not just be rigid or old in their ways and say, we play old traditional basketball that doesn't allow anyone to flourish with what they've been working on in the offseason.
Lowry finds Horford. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Lowry passes to Prince. That's tipped. Fox against Lowry. Right wing. Prince outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. That's 7 points for Prince.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Thompson dishes to Porter. To the middle. Here's Fox. And the layup falls. Fox has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And evaluating Porter, I mean, I think this guy's the real deal. Paul Pierce once said, I love this kid. I had a chance to work with him. He could be an all-star. I agree with Paul.
Just 5 to shoot. Lets it fly. Wow, way off on that one.
And they continue to control the glass.
Fox kicks to Drummond. Pass to Thompson. Back to Drummond. Here's Thompson. 12 points for him. From deep. That's his 4th miss. He's made 5 of 9. Celtics trail by 7. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Hayward on the wing. Millsap kicks to Lowry. Free throw line jump shot. Klay Thompson grabs the miss.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Grizzlies lead by 7. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. They've got Drummond. Fox is out there with Thompson. Then there's Favors, and it's Porter in at the small forward. Here's Hayward. And, yep, finally dropped after rolling around the rim. Hayward's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Boston. Fox against Millsap. Here's Favors, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. And the Grizzlies lead by 7. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for the Boston Celtics. To the paint, here's Millsap, and Millsap slams it in.
Horford really shows off his nice passing with that dime. For a big man, he sees the floor very well.
The Grizzlies shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. We've played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Shot left block, and Fox gets it to go.
Driving with ferocity. I mean, when Fox puts it on the deck, he's fantastic at finding ways to finish.
Pass to Hayward. Plays it up and banks it in.
A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
That's just an attack mindset. I love it. Game on the line, he's out competing guys.
Thompson looking for an opening. Down low, Porter finds Favors. Out to Thompson. Fires for 3. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Inside, Millsap. That ball's nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists in the game. Memphis leading by 3. Thompson outside. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Millsap. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
Grizzlies have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 4 points in the quarter.
Embracing the spotlight. When it's a big possession, it's fun seeing Fox come alive and deliver.
Pass to Hayward. Over Thompson. Hayward can't hit.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Oh, wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly. Then with the quick reaction time.
Celtics trail by 5. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Fox kicks to Thompson. Over Hayward. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
There's a lesson for him. Don't showboat. Tries to get fancy with the fadeaway, and it backfires.
Horford. That shot missing. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Shoots from the elbow, and Thompson gets it to go. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
And now they are probably too far ahead. It's going to be nearly impossible to get back in this one.
That's why you can't let yourself get in this deep a hole. Very little time now to climb out.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Klay Thompson.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. And so it's Memphis with it, leading by 5. Fox against Lowry. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Time working against them here.
It's going to be crazy hard right now to catch up. They need a quick score and a quick foul.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Lowry. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Derek Favors. And so they foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
What sticks out about Fox is his speed. He's one of the fastest guys in the game at both ends of the floor.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're down by 7. 6 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, this has been rough all the way around. I mean, coming in with high hopes and then just now trying to finish the best they can.
All you can do at this point is focus. Dial in on each moment. Do your best. You can't get consumed over the score.
6 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Horford. It's off. And so the Grizzlies take the win. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll...
I'm way too gold for this beefing like I'm Kobe. Yeah, this right here is astronomical.